Hello everyone and welcome to Cinderful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the Grey. Today we have another Age of Sigmar battle report for you, 2,000 points this time. I'm going to be using my Cities of Sigmar Living City army, the Wanderers army again, and I'm going to be playing against my mate Kyle, who's got his Spiderfang Grots from the Gloomspite Gitz. He's going to be using the special White Dwarf Battalion sub-faction that came out for Spiderfang, or the one that's in Kragnos, whichever one. He's using the Spiderfang sub-allegiance, which is cool. We're going to be playing the Veins of Ghur, which is pretty much like Star Strike. You got the three objectives that randomly deploy during the game. Middle on turn 2, the sides of the deployment zones in turn 3. And the objectives are worth the amount of points equal to the battle round. So we're going to be playing, as I said, 2,000 points. Spiderfang Grots versus Wanderers. Alrighty, so here is our Cities of Sigmar army. For starters, we've got our Nomad Prince here. He is our general. We're going to have Druid of the Everspring as our command trait. So that means he's going to get to pick a spell, and he gets to cast one spell as if he were a wizard a turn. So he's going to have Stone Skin as his spell. And then our other heroes, we've got an Assassin here. We've then got a Spirit of Durthu, who's going to have the Spear of the Hunt, giving him +1 rend and always strikes first when he charges. We've then got a Tree Lord Ancient, who's going to have the Regrow spell, so he's a D6 heal, and then he's also got the Wardroth Horn, which is +1 attack for all Sylvaneth units on the table, once per game. And then our Battle Line units, we've got 20 Wildwood Rangers, 20 Wildwood Rangers, 20 Eternal Guard, 2 units of 5 Wild Riders, and a unit of Wildwood Rangers, a 10-man. But battalion-wise, we're in a Battle Regiment and a Command Entourage. Alrighty, and then we have our Spiderfang Gloomspite Gitz army. So what have we got here for starters? That's your general?
Yep. He's got the Shaishin Spider Sigil,
yep,
which is +1 to bravery within 12 inches and subtract 1 to your army.
Yep.
He's also got the command trait Prophet of the Spider God, which counts every Grimscuttle Spiderfang unit as being under the moon once per combat phase.
Sweet. Spell he's got?
He has
Bad Moon one.
Yeah.
And then we've got Itchy Nuisance on your other grot here. Is he a fungoid or a regular?
Fungoid.
Fungoid, yep. Hence the larger base. Spiderfang grot wise, we've got 5 units of 5 and 1 unit of 10.
Yes.
Then you've got your 2 Arachnarok Shamans here.
Yep.
That one's got the artifact.
That's got artifact with the aura, the Prophet. So it's got the totem, which
yep,
counts as being under the moon within 12 inches.
Cool.
And this one's got the artifact, the Black Fang.
Cool. And then spell-wise on these, we've got the heal on one of them.
Yep.
And the big buff one aura on the other one.
Yep.
And then we've got a flinger one
yep,
at the back, and that's just a regular scutter
strand.
Yeah, skitter strand, that's the word for him. How many points do you come up to with your Spiderfang?
1980.
Cool. 1985, so you're under me, so you're going to get the Triumph. You've also got the 2 Endless Spells, the Malevolent Moon, and the Scuttle Tide as well, playing in Grimscuttle Spiderfang. And then for our grand strategies, I've got Hold the Line, which is 1 battle line unit has to be on the table at the end of the game. My army's all battle line, so if I don't have a battle line unit, I've probably lost. And then he's going to have prize sorcery, which means one of his 4 wizards needs to be alive at the end of the game. Alrighty, so armies are all deployed. On the Wanderers side, we've got 5 Wild Riders on this flank, the Eternal Guard with the Nomad Prince behind them. We've got 20 Wildwood Rangers, the Tree Lord Ancient in the middle, with the other 10 Wildwood Rangers and the other 5 Wild Riders on the other flank. Across from us, we've got 5 Spider Riders, the Arachnarok with Flinger, another 5 Spider Riders with the Fungoid Cave Shaman. We've then got the 2 Arachnaroks with the Web Spinner Shamans on them, 5 Spider Riders in front of them again. There's the unit of 10 behind there yet, and then 2 units of, is that the units of 5 on the side? 2 units of 5 and a unit of 10 behind the shrine there. He's chosen to start his moon in the corner here. So he totally did not have the Malevolent Moon in his army, it's just the marker. Reserve-wise for the Wanderers, I've got Durthu, 20 Wildwood Rangers, and the Assassin all in reserve. And then he's got his Skitterstrand Arachnarok Spider in reserve. And so, Cities of Sigmar Wanderers finished deploying first. I'm going to give the first turn to the Spiderfang Grots. Alrighty, so battle tactic for the Gloomspite Gitz. He's going to go with Seize the Center. So most models win 6 for his battle tactic, and then we're going to go into heroic actions. So I'm going to try and do a command point. I'm going to try and give it to the Tree Lord Ancient on a 4+. He gets a command point. He does not. Which one of your heroes is going to try and generate the command point?
The yellow Ragnarok.
Cool, 4+. Yep. So he gets a command point to use for this turn. Alright, so now generating your other command point with the Fungoid Cave Shaman. 4+. Nope. That's it for your command points though. Now into magic.
Okay, with the magic we are going to be casting Mystic Shield on the 5-man unit here.
Yep. So Mystic Shield is now a 5 up.
Yep. It's a 5 plus he gets +1 for being an Arachnoid.
Cool, I'm just going to check my range. So I'm going to let him have Mystic Shield. So Mystic Shield on that 5-man unit of Spider Riders there. And now you're going to try and cast a Scuttle Tide.
His next spell will be the Scuttle Tide. 6 + 2 because he's a Ragnarok and he's within 12 inches of being himself.
Yep.
So it's an 8.
Cool, I'm going to try and dispel this. Nope, that's a 7, so it goes off.
Fantastic.
Cool, so Scuttle Tide is set up. He's got the big units that he's picking as the target. 6 dice.
1 mortal.
1 mortal. Cool. 1 Wild Ranger goes kaput. Who's casting next?
He'll cast next.
Yep.
He will cast Gift of the Spider God.
Yep.
5, 6, not enough, unfortunately. He will then cast Arcane Bolt on himself.
Yep, just give himself a nice little more wound. That goes off.
Off on a 7.
You can have that one. So he's got a little Arcane Bolt sitting around him.
Fantastic. The little fella, he will cast.
Cool, so with that, that is the end of his hero phase. We're going to go into movement for all the spiders and we'll come back after that is all done. Alrighty, so end of the movement phase. We had the 2 units of 5 grots. Pretty much everything in his army has ran. I don't think there's any unit that hasn't, is there? No. They both ran. Yeah. That's the unit with Mystic Shield there, the unit of 10 over there. Both his things, his little shaman's having to go around the long way because that's deadly terrain. That can, like, you know, almost kill him. But the Skitterstrand here has come up 9-inch away from the Wild Riders and the Wildwood Rangers. So that is it for movement. I'm going to go into shooting.
The flinger?
Yep, so the Flinger is the only thing that didn't run, so he can try and shoot.
We'll go at the large unit here.
Yep.
He needs a 4 up. He's not a 4.
No, cool. That's it for shooting then. So on to charges.
Fellow
yep.
into the Wildwood.
Yep, he's going to try and charge. 5.
Not enough.
You do have a hero nearby. 12-inch for every hero now, so is he within 12? Because yeah, all heroes have 12 now.
He's within.
He is, so he can use a reroll.
I will definitely be doing that.
So this drops you down to 1 command point now. 8, just not enough. Oh dear. I'm gonna go choppy him. Alrighty, so for my battle tactic this turn, I'm gonna pick Broken Ranks. I have to kill 1 battle line unit in his army, so I'm gonna go with this unit of spiders. I know the one with Mystic Shield, but I reckon they're the one I'm gonna try and get, just because they're right where I want to get. So that's gonna be my battle tactic for the turn. Start of the hero phase, we're going to do our heroic abilities. So to start with, I'm going to try and generate the command point with the Tree Lord Ancient on a 4+. I do not, again. What are you going to try and do for your heroic action?
I will just try and get a command ability.
Cool, which hero is doing it?
This one.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, so he's got a command point. Alright, first things first in the hero phase, we're going to try and get rid of the Scuttle Tide. So on a 7, it goes away. It goes away before it can do any damage. And then we're going to go into my hero phase proper. So the Tree Lord Ancient can't cast this turn. The Nomad Prince is going to use Stone Skin. That goes off on a 9.
I might as well try and stop it.
Yeah, it's my only other spell, so.
That is
7.
7.
No. Cool. So I'm going to put Stone Skin on unit of Wildwood Rangers here. You are -1 to wound them.
Yep.
With that, that's the end of my hero phase. So we're going to go to movement and we'll come back after all of it's done. Alrighty, so end of the movement phase. 5 Wild Riders and 10 Wildwood Rangers have moved up, trying to get that Skitterstrand. The 20 Wildwood Rangers and the Ancient move up into the centre. The Eternal Guard ran, so they won't be charging this turn, just trying to get a nice good position on the table with them, and the other 5 Wild Riders moved up as well. And then at the back of the board here, Durthu just enough space to come onto the table. So we're going to go into shooting. Alright, start off, Tree Lord Ancient is going to shoot his Doom Tendril Staff at them. He misses on a 2. My correction, he actually hits on that 2, so he will wound on a 3. There we go. That's what we're expecting. So then we've got Durthu, he's going to shoot the Arachnarok. So Durthu into the Arachnarok with the Flinger, he hits on 4s with his shooting attack. Wow, 1 hit. Wounds on a 3. Wounds though, -1.
Goes for 5 up. It's a 4.
So that's D3 damage. 4-1, of course. That's probably that same dice. However, Durthu's going to spend a command point to strike and melt away. Alrighty, so charges. To start off with, we're going to charge the Tree Lord Ancient, who got a 4. Oh, that's going to be close. That is going to actually require him to spend a command point. That's a 6, so that'll see him in. So we're going to go over here. Charging with the unit of 20 Wildwood Rangers. They got a 5 + 1, so that's a 6. So he's elected to spend a command point as well. These units are going to Overwatch or Unleash Hell onto the Tree Lord Ancient, needing 6s to hit. There's 1 6 in all of that.
5s to wound.
Wounds at least. So 3 up save. Saved. Wildwood Rangers here are going to charge. They've got 11. So they end up there, and then the Wild Riders here will charge. They've got a 4, so they're just going to get in. The Wild Riders here are going to charge. That's a 7, so they're going to get in. Finishing their charge like so. And then Big Man Durthu is going to charge. That is a double 1. He fails. He cannot actually reroll. I've already used my reroll, so he can't get in this turn. Oh dear. So Tree Lord Ancient here is going to stomp. I'm going to elect to make that Spider fight last on a 4+. Nope, he is not fighting last, so I've got to pick my first unit to fight. I'm going to pick the Wild Riders here. Actually, no, we're going to pick the Wildwood Rangers. And then they're going to elect to give themselves all-out attack for +1 to hit. So he's also elected once per game in one combat phase. All his army counts as being under the moon for this turn. So Wildwood Rangers here are going to attack. They're needing 2s now with all-out attack. That's a few 1s though. And 3s to wound. Cool, 9 armor saves, -1.
Oh, 1.
What's his armor save base?
4.
He takes 2 damage. Wow, what a roll. Completely forgot to do our monster actions, so we're going to do them now. Tree Lord Ancient, he's going to elect to stomp. He does, so D3 mortal wounds to that unit of Spider Riders. For 2 mortal wounds, so just one of them goes squish. And then your Skittish Strand here.
Yep, he's going to target that unit.
Yep. Yep, so D3 mortal wounds for 3. Cool. One ride. So you're going to elect this unit of spiders here to fight? Cool.
Okay, so we're going to put 3 attacks onto the tree lord and then 2 onto the unit.
Yep.
The first one. So 5's a mortal wounds and it's forced to hit for the bite. Ooh, lost one.
1 mortal.
1 mortal.
So kills 1. Good.
And then the gobbo hits. Fails to win.
Cool. And then these 3 onto the ancient.
These are the bites.
Yep, spider.
So 5's.
1, 2.
2 mortals and 1 hit. And 1 wound. No rend.
3 up. Saved. And then the 3 gobbo spider riders.
2 hits. No wounds.
Cool. I'm going to go with my wild riders here next. So that is the unit to start with. So 3's to hit. Wow, I'm rolling terrible. 4's to wound. 1, -2.
6 up.
Watch him save it. No, that's damage 2. So he's taken 4 now.
Goes down to 10.
And then the horses, 4's. These dice can go get stuff. They are terrible. And then 4's. 2.
Any rend?
No.
4 up.
Take another. Cool. So he's taken 5 altogether.
Down to 9.
Your turn to pick someone to fight with. So we've got 1 spider rider here who had to go into this unit of Eternal Guard. So the spider.
2 mortals.
2 mortals. Okay.
And the gobbo. No.
And then 3 spiders here. 2 mortals again.
1 hit.
Nothing. So 2 of these ones die.
And the 3 gobbos. 1 hit.
1 wound. 5 up. No, no one dies. Ancient's going to attack. He's got a nice big reach, so he's going to hit with his Doom Tendril Staff in combat over onto the big spider. So 3's to hit. Oh, this is the best roll of the game for me so far. I've jinxed it. 3's, 2 wounds, -1.
5 ups.
D6 damage for 2. And then the Impaling Talon into the gobbos here. Oh, and so because I rolled a 6 to hit, it's going to be D6 mortals now onto the Spider Riders for 5. And then your turn to pick someone to fight.
I'm actually going to go with this unit over here.
Yep.
Pylons will go.
Should be able to get all 5 because you should be able to line up
there,
exactly the same as me.
There we go.
Cool. All 5 in.
Yep.
So
10 bite attacks.
10 bites. Lovely. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mortals. Ouch. And 1 hit. Nothing. So 5 mortals so far.
1, 2, so you have 5. And 1 for the champ.
Yep.
Gobbos.
1 hit.
1 hit. And we're looking for 4s.
No, nothing. This is going to be the 2. And then a wound on the next one. And so we've parted in the Wildwood Rangers, so we've got 7 of them into the Spider Riders, needing 3 to hit. Why are these dice so terrible? And 3's to wound. Wound rolls aren't bad though for these ones. 6 at -1 onto your Spider Riders.
6s.
No, so I have got my battle tactic at least this turn. And then 8 into the Arachnarok. So 3. That's a better roll. And 3. So that is 7 at -1, damage 2 into that Arachnarok. So he goes to a 5-up as well.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 12 wounds.
12 wounds, he's dead.
They got him. Well, made up for those because they should have killed him. You rolled well above average there.
Yep.
And then you've got your skid strand to go.
Yep. So.
Cool. We've piled in the spiders over here into the Wild Riders. So the spiders. One mortal. So that's going to kill one dude. And then.
Champs in
Yep.
there.
And 1 hit. No wounds. Cool. I'm going to attack back with those Wild Riders then. Pile in. So Wild Riders, 3s to hit. Why are you so bad? And 4s to wound. 2, -2, damage 2.
2 dead.
And then the 4 for the horses. 1 hit. 1 wound. So no rend. Damage 1.
Yep.
1 more wound on them. Yep, so 4 attacks with a bite. Who are you going into with your attacks?
I'll go with Damien
Into the Rangers?
Yep.
Yep.
So 1 D3 mortal wounds and.
Forced to hit?
Yep, 1 hit. So D3 mortals.
3.
3. And to hit, we're wound 3s at rend 1.
So 6-up save. Nope.
D3 damage.
So that's 5. And now his leg attacks 4s.
That was good.
Wow. And 3s.
Oh, that's 1. So 3 wins at rend 1.
Yep. So 3 6-up saves. Save none. Damage.
1.
Oh, there's going to be the banner left, but he is going to flee. And then last unit to pile in, Spider Riders here. So Spider Riders have gone in here. So 8 attacks, 5s are mortals. 1, 2, 3 mortals. Ouch.
4.
4.
4 mortals and 1 hit. 1 win.
5 up. Nope. So it's going to kill. That's 1, 2. That's going to kill 3 of them. It's going to leave the banner. 5 attacks.
2 hits. No wins.
Cool. Leaves the banner. Right, so we're going to start with Battle Shock. 1 or 2, you're fine on them. Anything else, models flee. It's a 4, so 2 of them flee. And then I'll do my Battle Shock here. I lost 3 with a banner. I'm bravery 9, so I can't actually fail. Because I'm 8 base plus 1 for a banner. This unit here for me. So a 1, 2, 3, I'm fine here. Anything else? 1, I'm fine. This dude lost 9 of his brethren though. He's just going to run. And he only flees on a 6. No, so he actually stays there, which is good for me. I think that's it. I do get my 2 points because I did complete the objective. Or the battle tactic, rather. So we're going to go into priority for turn 2. I got a 1, of course I did. You got a 1 though, but I break ties. Oh no, you break. You break ties.
I break ties, yeah.
Yeah, so are you going to take the turn or give it to me?
I will definitely be taking the turn.
Cool. So the objective for the first one has deployed right in the center of the table. So we'll put an objective marker there. And so this is where our first objective lands. That being the case, go into our heroic actions. I'm going to declare his finest hour.
Yep, and I'll declare his finest hour.
So finest hour, finest hour. Going into the hero phase proper then. Yep, command point. Yep, the Fungoid Cave Shaman. Yep, get you a command point, putting you up to 3. Alrighty, so let's start this magic phase. To start with, we've got the big dude casting his 2 spells.
Yep, so the Gift of Venom of the Spider God.
Yep, this doubles your mortal wounds. 4, 5, that does not get it.
Nope.
Cool, I'm fine with that.
The
Moon Aura.
Moon Aura -1. That goes off on an 11.
You can have that because there's no chance of me dispelling that.
Yep. He will cast Mystic Shield onto the 10-man.
Yep.
Goes off on a 10.
Yep, there's a little shaman behind him there. For those who can't see, you can have that. I've only got 1 dispel, so.
And
he's doing Itchy Nuisance.
Itchy Nuisance over onto Dirthu.
This is what I want to stop.
That goes off on a 9 because he doesn't get the +1.
It goes off.
Fantastic.
Cool, Dirthu is striking last, unless he also makes you strike last. Well, he always strikes last after you. But we'll both strike last there. So that's it for your hero phase. So we'll go into movement and we'll come back after all of it is done. Also, forgot to mention the battle tactic that he is using. He's using break their ranks, so he has to kill one of my battle line units. So, you know, that poor Wild Rider there. All those Wild Riders. Probably the best 2 targets, I think, for it. Anyway, let's go into movement and we'll come back after all of it's done. Alrighty, so movement finished. Pretty much not much can move. The center, he's moved up the big Arachnarok and the unit of 10 spiders, and then he's got the little shamans moving up behind there as well. The Flinger comes forward as well, just looking for a better line of sight, and also not going near Dirthu because he doesn't want to fight that. With that said, going into shooting. So Flinger from there into the Wildwood Ranges. 4+, misses. Right, so the rest of the shots from your spider there into the Wildwood Ranges.
This is all Wild Riders. 5s. 3.
Yep, 3.
5s.
2. Cool. 5+ save. Save 1. 1 dies.
Fantastic. I'm going to chuck these 10 into him.
Yep. They should hopefully kill 1 dude. Oh wait, they are grots shooting both though, so. 5s.
5s. That is some good 5s.
That is, yeah, that's 5 I think. Yep, 5 hits.
And 5s again.
That is 3, so I need to pass 2 of these. 2 5-ups. 1, no, got him. So he dies.
Obviously.
Yep, so these spiders here into the ranges. 5s.
3.
Yep, 3. And then 5s. Nothing. So these 5 to start with into the Wild Riders. 5s.
That's a lot. 5 again.
6 actually.
6.
Wow.
Some well-trained gobbos.
5s. Unfortunately, they are shooting with spit wads. And then the other 1 dude into them now.
1
hit. He actually sharpened his stick. And got a win through. Who's next shooting? Big unit?
Yeah, big unit.
Yep, 20 shots into the big tree here. 5s. 3, 4, 5. 5. And wounding on 5s. 2. 1. So 2 up, because finest hour saved.
It's all good.
And so the gobbos on the back of the Arachnarok. Shooting into the, what's he shooting into?
The Wildwood Ranges.
Yep, the ranges. 3? No, 2. 2. Nothing. And that's it for your shooting, I believe, isn't it?
Yep.
Cool. So charges.
First.
Big spider here, charging. Does he want to use your 1 command point?
He will spend a command point.
He's the one. Cool. Before you do any other, so do his reroll first. He gets in. He's going to have to go into the ranges though, just how we've got. I'm going to elect to unleash hell. So Doom Tendril Staff from the Ancient hits on a 3. Of course. That's that.
Bugs.
Big unit of bugs. 4. So they just get in. So monster, what's your one going to do?
He will do mortal wounds.
Stop. So on a 2+, he does D3.
He does.
He does D3 mortal wounds. For 1. 1 Wildwood Ranger goes pop. Mine's going to elect to stomp as well. 2+ for the Ancient. Just D3 on those spiders for 1. Start of the combat phase, Dirthy's going to elect to stomp. He's going to try and stomp those spiders on a 4+. They fight last. Not Dirthy, sorry, the Ancient. They fight last now. So you get to pick who fights first. It's got to be that spider, or he's going to get choppity chopped. Alright, so big spider here into the Wildwood Rangers. Bite first.
That is 1 mortal, and the rest will hit.
Yep.
And that is 2 wounds on -2.
-2.
Oh, -1, sorry.
-1, so 6 ups. Nope, fail both.
So that's then 3 D3. All these are D3, so
3D3.
Yep.
For 1, 2, 3, 6. So legs, 4s to hit.
4 there.
And 3s to wound. 1.
1 wound.
Rend 1.
Yep, run on.
6 up. Nope, failed. Damage.
1.
Damage 1. Cool. I'm going to fight back immediately with those rangers.
4s to hit, 3s, 2s to wound.
Yep.
+1.
Shaman hitting next.
4s to hit.
Nope. As with all wizards, they can never hit anything.
And then so these will be 5s and 3s.
3. And 3s to wound, you said?
Yep.
4.
1.
5+. Nope, no one dies. Now we're going to go back with those rangers. Alright, Wildwood Rangers back into the spider. 3s to hit.
4s to hit.
4s, yep. It only takes 1 more dice out. I'll take that. And 3s to wound. 3 and -1, so they remove your +1, so your 4+ save. 6 damage though.
Wow.
Go Rangers. When they actually do the work, they actually do the work. Then you're going to have to go over here because they're fighting last.
Yep.
Yep, so this unit of spiders is under the moon, so 5 ups for their mortals on the spiders.
2 hits.
2 hits, no mortals.
1 wound.
1 wound. 5+. Saved. And then your gobbos. 3 gobbos. 4 gobbos, I think, because they only have spears, so they're 2-inch.
Yes, and there is a champion.
So all 5 gobbos will get in.
5s.
And that didn't matter anyway. We gave them the extra attacks and they missed anyway. So these are going to attack the singular gobbo. So the riders, 3s. And 4s. 1, -1. Nope. And then the mounts, 4s. And 4s. 2, no rend, damage 1.
5 ups.
Come on. Oh. Can you stop this? He survives just. So he gets to fight back because your unit's going last.
2 spider attacks.
Yep, under the moon as well.
1 model.
Ooh.
And then the gobbo.
Yep.
He
misses. So it's going to kill 1 dude.
Yes.
So we've swung the Ancient around this way. So he's going to hit on 4s with his Doom Tendril Staff due to, his sweeping blows due to being -1 to hit. 1. And 3 to wound. 1 wound, -1 onto the spider. So
4 up.
Nope. D6 damage for 4.
Goes down 4.
And then we've got the claw into them. Can we roll another 6? No, misses. That is that for attacks, you've got your spiders back.
Yep.
Alright, so the spiders into the ancient. One mortal.
One mortal and 2 hits. 1 wound.
Yep, 2+. Saved. So I do take a wound though. That's his first wound taken. Oh no, third. He should already have 2 on him. I don't know where that went because he did take 2. Ah, there it is. Thought that was weird. I'm pretty sure he took damage. The spears though from the gobos. 2 hit. Nothing. That's that for combat. Battle shock. I don't care over there. Oh yeah. Yep. So you got them. 3 and 3. Completely forgot about those spiders there. So no mortals, no hits.
No hits. Okay. 3 gobos.
And then 3 gobos.
Oh, they're angry.
I mean, their spiders are crap, but they're good.
2 wounds.
2. 5+. Nope. So it's going to leave my champion alive. So battle shock phase, don't have to take one over here. I'm going to elect to spend a command point on him to keep him there. And then
I didn't lose anything.
no, because I didn't kill enough there, but most of my damage went into the spider this turn.
Yep.
So that is it. You're going to score 2 victory points plus 2 for killing a Battleplan unit. So he's rolling to see if a unit of spiders can come back on a 4+.
Yep.
1, no. No unit of spiders coming back at half strength. Alrighty, so start of Cities of Sigmar turn 2. For starters, I'm going to pick my battle tactic, which is going to be Monstrous Takeover. So I just have to have a monster contesting an objective. I do not have to have them controlling it. However, I get an extra point if I control it with the monster. And then I'm going to also, for my heroic action for the turn, do heroic healing or heroic recovery. So I'm going to roll under his bravery on 2d6. I do. If it's under, it's d3 healed for 2. And then I heal the other one because of Living City. And that is the only wounds I've got placed on the table.
Oh,
And you're going to do heroic recovery on him. So you're going to roll under his bravery or equal to.
That's under his bravery.
So d3 heal for 3.
Bring up to 7.
Magic, he's going to use Stone Skin. Goes off on 11.
I'll try to dispel.
You need box colors. Nope. Putting it on the Ancient, so you're -1 to wound him. Completely forgot that was on the ranges. And then the Ancient is going to use Mystic Shield. On a 12. Can you actually stop that?
I get +1. So.
Yep, so you need box colors as well. Nope. You got double 4s.
Yeah.
Cool, that was some good magic. So he's now -1 to wound and +1 save. With that, that's going to be the end of our hero phase. So we're going to go into movement and we'll come back after that. Alright, end of the movement phase. The Eternal Guard and Nomad Prince have moved up. We've retreated out a singular Wildwood Ranger. And the Tree Lord Ancient is staying in combat, and Durthu moves up outside of 3. We've kept the unit of Wildwood Rangers in reserve for now. We'll wait for all the objectives to be on the table. With that, it's going to be shooting though, and we're going to start with the Ancient.
It's wholly within 12.
Yeah, we're going to go into the Arachnarok here. So 3 to hit. Misses, of course it does. Durthu's going to put all his shots into the Skitterstrand. He's got a 15-inch range. So 4 to hit. And 3's to wound. Oh, 4 wounds, -1.
Goes with 5 up.
2, so 2d3. For 5 on the Skitterstrand.
He's done 4.
Alrighty, so charges, we're going to charge with the Eternal Guard. So it's a 10-inch charge. We're going to charge with the Nomad Prince as well. He got a 10. So we're going to go over here. And then we're going to charge with Durthu. That's 11. just shuffle him forward. So monster reactions. So to start with, I do mine first. So the Ancient here is going to use Titanic Jewel. So this gives him +1 to hit another monster. So, and then Durthu is going to elect to actually no, we're going to stomp with him. So 2+. D3 mortals on those 3 mortals on those spiders.
These spiders?
Yeah. Those spiders. Can't stomp monsters. Then Durthu is going to use Titanic Jewel for +1 to hit. What are you going to do with your one?
He's going to Titanic Jewel.
Yep.
And he will stop.
I can't stomp a monster, so...
Oh, okay. You know what? He's going to Titanic Jewel and he's going to roar.
Cool. So he's going to stop him using command ability.
Yep.
Cool. On a 3+. No. So roar does not go off. But Titanic Jewel, so you're getting +1 to hit Durthu, Durthu getting +1 to hit you, and that's all resolved. So into combat, Durthu strikes first. So I'm going to ground shaking stomp. I'm going to hit the spider. I do, so he's fighting last. And then I hit that one, but it doesn't really matter. He is fighting last as well, but it doesn't matter because Durthu's going to go first.
He's still striking.
Actually, that was significant because Durthu had Itchy Nuisance, which means I'm going to get to pick the order. So he's going to fight before you or strike last. That's important. So I've used all that attack. I am -1 to hit thanks to his spell, but I'm going to negate that with my +1 to hit. So I'm on my flat profile now with the Eternal Guard using all that attack. So we are 3s to hit. That's a better roll compared to what we've been doing. And 4s to wound. So that is 5 wounds into that unit there.
Any rend?
No rend.
5 ups.
3. So 3s to hit over here into the spiders. And then 4s to wound those.
That's pretty good.
So 14 saves needed. 5 pluses, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, yeah. 11 wounds. 5-man unit of spiders going into.
So
there's going to be all 5. That Wild Rider finally should die.
Fives because I'm under my moon.
Mm-hmm.
5s because I'm under the moon.
Yep.
For the poison.
He's dead. So we're actually going to pile in the Nomad Prince. He piles in 3. He's within 2 with his spear. So 3s to hit. Of course. And 3s to wound. 1, -1, damage 2. No, kills the spider. And then you've got nothing that is allowed. Oh no, you've got your spiders here.
These 2.
Cool. So the spiders into the Eternal Guard. No poison hits, but a lot of actual hits. 4 hits though. 2 wounds. So 4+. Nope, fail both. 2 Eternal Guard die.
And the gobos.
And the gobos.
Wow, 3 hits.
Yeah.
No wounds.
No wounds though. So the Ancient, I'm going to put everything into the Ragnarok. So I've sounded my Wardroth Horn as well, so this is going to give me +1 attack to all my weapon profiles for all Sylvaneth units on the table. Once per game, so I've got 1 extra attack with my staff.
You might as well hit him.
Yep, so he is currently 3s, because he's still got +1 to hit. No. So 4s to hit with his staff, 2 hits, and 1 wound, -1.
5 up.
Nope. D6 for 2.
Brings him to 5.
Then I've got 2 attacks from my claw now. That's 1/6, that's going to be D6 mortals. The Impaling Talon. For 6. Got him. That was lucky. So 2 spiders into the Ancient, remembering they are -1 to wound. So you don't even hit anyway. So.
And then the 2 gobos.
5s and 6s. Nothing. So Durthu's going to go next. So Durthu has 4 attacks from his sword now, hitting on 2s. Oh. Wounding on 3s. 2 at -3.
Straight through.
So that is 12 damage.
Ouch, he goes to 1 wound.
He's got 2 attacks with his Impaling Talon. Oh, that's cocked. So, misses with both. So he survives on a wound.
His attack's back, I guess.
Yep.
Stats up again.
Yep, so he's back. So 6s do mortals.
And 3s to hit. Nope.
But all hit.
And then we're on 3s to wound. 2 wounds.
2. And any range.
-1.
So 4+. Durthu saves 1 damage.
D3.
2. Anything else from him?
He's got his legs. 4 legs left.
Yep, Durthu just chopped off 4.
So these will be 3s to hit. And 3s to wound.
1.
At rend 1.
Cool. 4+. Nope. Damage 1.
1.
Durthu takes 3. So that puts Durthu down to D6 damage instead of 6 now.
That's good.
Unless I get the turn, because then he straight away goes back up.
And then we've got the gobos on the back. 4s and 4s. And the gobos. 4 hits. And 4s to wound. 2 wounds. No rend.
No range, so 3+. Failed 1, so I've taken 4. So he's just spending a command point to keep them in the fight. His general's back there, so 18 inch for the command trait. Then there's no other battle shock to say. So going to go into priority for turn 3 after we roll for objectives. So we did roll for the objectives. They've all landed dead center of the table, and also forgot to mention my points. I'm going to actually control the objective now, so I get 2 points for controlling it. I get 2 for my battle tactic, plus an extra 1 on my battle tactic because a monster is controlling it, not contesting. So I go to 7, you go to 6, and now we go for priority for turn 3. Priority, Wood Elves, got a 1, 2. I think you want to take it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, so first of all, your battle tactic. Alright, so battle tactic for the turn, discussed it. He's going to go with Savage Spearhead. He has to have 2 units wholly within my territory. So pretty easy. He's just going to run some spiders. And then heroic actions, I'm going to go with heroic healing on Durthu. So that is underneath. So I heal D3 on Durthu for 3. So he goes to 1 wound taken.
And I'll try and get an additional command.
Yep, on your general.
Yep.
4+. No. To be fair, he's literally getting stared down by a giant tree there, so he is probably shitting his pants. Alright, so your turn 3, rolling for the moon, where we're not wanting a 6. 4, so it goes to the centre. Cool. Just, yeah, we know it's in the centre somewhere.
Yep.
Cool. So with that, you got to roll 4+, you get an extra command point.
Yes.
From the fungoid? Nope.
And I'll roll under this unit size to do D3 mortals to them.
Yep.
Yep. And they take 2 wounds.
And then your hero phase begins proper. You've only got 2 wizards left.
Yep.
Right, so start of your turn, Fungoid's going to do his 2 cast turn. So Itchy Nuisance to start with.
Onto
5 doesn't
It's
cut.
not enough, no.
Yeah. Second cast for him.
He will try and cast the
Scuttle.
Scuttle
Tide.
that's the one.
Cool.
No.
No. Wow, his double cast turn was nothing.
Yeah.
And then your other Shaman's got 1 spell.
Yeah, he will try and make the Ragnarok run charge. does not.
That is the exact opposite of my magic phase last time. I'm going to assume, like, we're going back to fantasy days and my wizards have just taken all the power out of the game. Well, that's that. So, no more hero phase. We'll go into movement and we'll come back after that. Alrighty, so movement. They've moved, so they can shoot. That guy ran, so you've got your 2 units in my objective. They retreated. That's moved, so he's got a 9-inch charge to try and get in here. That retreated, but then your spiders moved up there and your shamans just stayed where they were. I also redeployed this guy. He's just moved. He's outside of 15 of them, and he's also over 9-inch, and he's having to charge into the big combat if he wants to. So these guys are shooting into the Eternal Guard.
5's to hit.
That's not bad.
That's pretty good.
And 5 to win.
Yeah. 2 wins.
2 armor saves at a 4+. Save 1, failed 1. Yep, they're going to shoot into Dirty.
Not bad again, 4.
Yep. And then 5 to wound. Nothing. Cool. That's it for shooting, so charges. So Arachnarok here needs a 7-inch charge. Got a 9.
It's got a 9. We'll do it.
You can't. Yeah, he is within 3 to his little point anywhere here.
Anyway, there, so you can actually get.
If you go there, the ancient will be in.
Oh, okay. Can I sit here and here? So the ancient should be out.
Yeah. He's a hand within half an inch there.
Yep.
So you can go, I think you can go there.
Yep. Still be out.
Yeah.
And then the big boy goes here.
And then charging into Dirthu over here. 12, yep, they rolled a must be 12, so they're in, they're doing what they want. And that's it for charges. He charged there, making sure the ancient stays out, and then they've charged Dirthu. So let's go into ground shaking stomp time, or actually monsters to begin with. Dirthu's going to like to stomp. 2+. No, doesn't.
He will elect to stomp that unit.
Yep.
What's the target range?
Yep. So the Eternal Guard stomping. No.
1.
Cool. Okay. And then Dirthu's going to use ground shaking stomp to make those spiders fight last, which he does.
Yes, damn.
So this one's going first. Yep. So 4 attacks.
2d3 mortals.
Cool. And that's it. So 2d3 into the Eternal Guards. That is 4. Cool.
And then here's attacks from his legs.
Yep.
Those will hit. And 1 wound.
-1, yeah?
Yep.
Saved. So 3's to hit. 4's to wound. It's cocked. Can we roll that dust flat? Thank you. 5 saves to make. No rend.
It takes enough to die.
Ouch. Goes in, does not much, and then gets speared to death. And then Dirthu, the bad part about this is Dirthu's going to go. So Dirthu's going to go. He's got 3 attacks. All hit. And 2 wound, -3, damage 6. Yeah, damage 6 at the moment. He's only got 1. They're 12 wounds. They're dead.
That is definitely a death.
So 5 of them into the Eternal Guard.
5s for the mortals.
Oh, wow, that's it. So it's just mortals. Oh no, 1 hit. So 4 mortals so far.
And 1 save.
Saved. So 4 mortals, yeah?
Yep.
And then the riders.
5s.
Nothing. So it's just the 4 mortals. So the Wildwood Ranger Sergeant piles in now. 3's to hit. 2. 3's to wound. Oh, nothing. Dang. That's that. So Battle Shock, I'm going to spend a command point to make the Eternal Guard immune, and that is that for Battle Shock. So on a 4+, a unit is going to try and be brought back. 5, so you're going to get 3 spiders back. Alright, so my battle tactic for the turn, I'm going to choose Conquer. That is, take one of the objectives he holds off him. So with that, we're going to go into heroic actions. I'm going to try and gain a command point with what do I want? Yeah, we're going to gain it with Durthu over there. He does. Durthu's got a command point.
I'll do the same with my general.
Yep. He does not. Once again, a giant tree is staring him down. Into magic. So, start of my hero phase, True Lord Ancients summoned his once per game Wildwood to the table. And now we're going to go into magic. So, True Lord Ancient, first of all, is going to do, he's going to use Arcane Bolt. And it goes off on an 8.
Attempt to dispel with the fungoid.
And stopped. And then he's going to cast Mystic Shield. No.
Ooh,
miscast. So D3 mortals for 2. Oh, Durthu's wound is gone as well as he heals a wound at the top of my turn. With that, that's the end of the hero phase. We'll go into movement. Alright, so into the movement phase, we brought on the 20 Wildwood Rangers here. We've retreated out all these units, and the Nomad Prince has moved up. Durthu, technically his spider is on top of the building at the moment, so Durthu's moved around, the Ancients also moved up, and now we're going to go into shooting. Alrighty, so start of the shooting phase, we're going to shoot with the Doom Tendril Staff. The Spider Shaman, he's not -1 to hit naturally, is he? But the Fungoid is. So I'm going to shoot the Skitterstrand, although he's going to be -1. Is he within 3 inch of those 3 models? That's what matters.
He is.
Cool. I'm still going to shoot him because the Fungoid has his after save. So we're going to shoot him. Misses. So then we're going to shoot with Durthu. He's going to shoot the big spider. So Durthu's going to shoot it, 4s to hit. Only 2 hits. 3s to wound. 2 at -1.
5 ups.
Saved him. Durthu's going to have to go in and do the business. And then he's going to elect to send his hawks out. So I'm going to elect him with the birds from the Nomad Prince. He is -1 to hit, cast Unbind and Dispel now. With that, time to do some charging. So Durthu first, he's got a 3 inch charge. I saw a 1 and got worried, but Durthu is in, so we'll just leave that there. We'll go with the Ancient next. That's a 7. And then the big one, I need an 8 on dice. +1 a charge from my Hornblowers. 7, I've got no command points, so they will not. But the Nomad Prince is then going to charge them. He's got in. And that'll be my turn. Durthu has 3 attacks. Oh, only hits once.
Where are they going?
Durthu over there.
So.
He wounds though, -2. -3, sorry. Damage, yeah, so it just kills it.
Splat.
Durthu just splats the spider. Nomad Prince, 3s to hit. Oh, wow. 3s to wound. 1, -1, damage 2.
6s.
Kills 1.
Damage 2.
Yep. And forgot to do the stomp and his ability. So first of all, stomping the Fungoid Cave Shaman does so on D3 mortal wounds, 3 mortals.
4 up to ignore.
Yep. Takes 2. So True Lord Ancient's piled in. He's technically a little bit further forward, but the objective's there. So he's going to put all his attacks into those Spider Riders. Doom Tendril Staff. All hit. And 2 wound at -1.
6s.
2d6. 39. That's going to give me the objective. He counts as 5 compared to your 4. You do get your Spider Riders back, and the Fungoid, and pretty much everything there into the Ancient as well. So spiders into the Nomad Prince.
1 mortal, 2 hits.
Yep.
And
it decides to drop.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. Can't kill him yet. Oh, he's on 1 wound now. Wow.
And the gobos. 1 hit.
Oh.
No.
Oh, thank God. Can't die. And then all your attacks back. The Fungoid Cave Shaman.
Yep.
Hits.
Wounds, -1.
Saved. And then you've got your spiders and the other shaman as well.
Hits. Wounds.
There you go. Saved.
He also has a squig.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yep, so the squid for the Fungoid, 4s. And nothing. And then your 2 spiders into the Ancient.
5s for the mortals, 4s to hit.
2 hits.
No wounds.
Riders.
Gobos. 1 hit. 1 wound.
Saved. Ancient just so priority for turn 5. Got a 5. You're gonna have to take it, I think.
Yes, I think so. I'm taking it.
Cool. I'm gonna do heroic healing on the Nomad Prince. I do not get it. Wow, failed. So he's got 1 wound left.
Let's try and heroic heal the
Fungoid.
Fungoid. Yeah, he doesn't.
Nope, neither of us do. Bad Moon roll.
Yes. Bad moon.
6 please. 3, so it jumps over to the table quarter where it's literally irrelevant.
You do a model wood. Oh no, they're all under the unit size.
Yep. So with that, that's going to be hero phase next. Spells to cast. You got 2 spells to cast this turn.
Yes. He's going to cast the Scuttle.
Yep.
Actually, no. He will cast the Scuttle.
Yep. Got bonus to it.
Yep. And it goes off on a 9.
Yep. You've only got 2 spells now, so I'm going to try and dispel it. It stopped on 10.
Yep. And he will cast its nuisance on this unit here.
The Eternal Guard.
Oh. Nah, might as well do it on the big fella.
Yep.
Direct Lord. Goes off.
I'm going to try. No, that one goes off.
Fantastic.
So with that, hero phase is over, so movement will come back after all of it is done. So he's gone with Conquer, take an objective off me that I control. So it's one of these 2 objectives he has to try and take. Going into movement. Alrighty, so end of your movement, all done.
Yep.
Spider's moved up, he ran, and then he's moved his shamans out because he doesn't want his Fungoid getting stomped in the face. So with that, going into shooting. Yep, so they're going to shoot the Nomad Prince.
Yep.
So 5s.
1.
Nothing. Cool. What about this unit of 5 here?
This unit's going to shoot the Nomad Prince as well. 2, 4, 6, 10.
2. Nothing.
Nothing.
And then you've got the 2 into the Ancient.
Yep. Nothing.
Cool. Charges.
Indeed.
So that unit's going to charge first?
Yep.
Need like a 4 or 3? Yep, 8. Alright, and then that's it for charges?
That is it for charges.
Cool. I'm going to start with Stomp. So Ancient's going to try and stomp the spiders. So into charge phase, Stomp, I mean, by that. He does, so D3 mortals to the spiders for 1. And then I'm going to start of combat phase, ground checking, Stomp them. Which I do. I'm striking last as well though, aren't I? Did you get itchy?
Yes.
Yes, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Cool, so they're going into the Nomad Prince.
Yep. Spider attacks.
No 6s.
No mortals.
Might survive.
1 save.
Saved.
And the gobos. 2 hits. 4s. 1 wound.
Dead. The Nomad Prince goes down. So I've used all out attack on the Eternal Guard, so 2s to hit. And 4s to wound. 3, 6, 7. Armor saves, no range.
Can I use all that defense?
Yep.
Yep, I'll use all that defense.
And he's used all out defense, so these are 4+ saves. 7 4+s.
3.
Yep, just gonna kill 1. Put a wound on another. So spiders. 3 mortals. Ouch.
2 hits. And 1 armor save.
4+. Saved.
And then there's the unit.
Rest of the unit now. 1 hit. Nothing there. That is that for the spiders. So 3 Eternal Guard die. We're going to go with the Wild Lord Ranger champion then. So 3s to hit. 1 hit. 1 wound, -1. All that defense is still active. No, so it kills another spider. Yeah. And then your spiders get to attack here.
Spider bites.
1 mortal onto the ancient. Nothing.
No.
And then your goblos. 1 hit. 1 wound. 1 save. So I'm not going to bother putting the wound there because it's just going to heal in my turn 5.
Yep.
Which will mean you're going to get. What's that? So
You attacking?
Oh yeah, I've got to attack back to your spiders first. So 2 hits. Increase tendril with a staff. 2 wounds, -1. Oh, saved them both. Impaling Talon. Can he do it again? No, misses. He did nothing that turn, but I still claim the objective.
End of my turn, mate.
Cool. On a 4+, you get a unit back. No, that's massive. Because now he doesn't get the points for that, so he's going to get 5, 10, 12. Because you are going to take it off me. I'm going to spend a command point to keep the Eternal Guard there, though. Yep, and he's spending a command point, so that puts us both on 1, should be, each.
Yep.
Going into turn 5, I'm at the bottom. Alrighty, so going into mine, because he failed to get that turn on, it means I only have to take 2 objectives this turn. I'm going to use Ferocious Advance. So Dirthy's literally just going to walk over there and get me 2 objective points. He doesn't have the damage to kill me. With 2 spiders, it doesn't matter what he does, he could roll 4 mortals out of your attacks and you can't, and you could do 8 damage and you can't kill me.
Yeah.
These Wild Rangers don't actually even need to fight, they literally just move up onto the objective. And that gives me 12 points, which gives me a 1-point win.
Yeah.
victory to the Cities of Sigmar just, but boy, was that fun. Well, thank you all for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Also, while you're at it, why not come chat more with us on Discord? We've got a link in the description of the video below to our Discord server. You can come chat with me and other members of our fine little community here at Sinful Gaming. Lastly, we'd like to give a shout out to everyone who helps support the channel in various different ways. First of all, to our Patreon members, Christian Weir, James Soren, Chaos Spawn, AJC, Kenny Lowe, Outer and Shot First, James Crowder, Andrew Bowen, Nathan Fee, Tim Newman, The Rising Ape, Cure Dynamic, Agu, Anthony B, MJ, and Dyna226. Thank you to, as well, our YouTube members, Green Roots Gaming, Fire Titan, Steve T, The Real Zeok, Chris Wallace, Turai12, Vinny, and Loch Lorick. And a special thanks to our artist who does all the channel art for us, Lady Witchfox Art, thank you very much. And to our Discord moderator, Xmorphic, you do a fantastic job on Discord for us as well. Thank you all, everyone, for watching. If you'd like to help support on Patreon or YouTube member or help support the channel in another way, you can do so by following one of the links in the description of the video to Patreon or YouTube members, or go buy some Sinful Gaming merch from our Teespring store, also linked in the video's description. That's it for today, everyone. Thank you again. Stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the Grey. Ciao for now.